It's funny, when I started doing this, it was because I had a tumor in my neck that was visible. Now they're invisible, and I think about the things that I can't see all the time. And sometimes that's what we really should be focused on. I don't know that it's helpful actually to have this part missing, other than it's not in the way. But there's still these 6 tumors that are deep between my jaw and my skull, and I have to live a certain way, maybe forever, because the medical doctors don't know of any kind of a cure for this. But on the flip side of that, having changed my diet, having changed my lifestyle and completely, it's resulted in the tumor growth not changing for the past 3 years. And that is of huge value, right? In fact, the surgeon that I have, the medical doctor, is in 35 years hasn't seen this kind of growth stop. And so we're in an area that's never really been dealt with before, outside of God just performing a miracle, healing, right? The miracle would be just completely vanished. But I think in this case, I've been given this process to grow in my trust in Him. There's a verse that says, walk by faith and not by sight. And I think about that all the time. But in the beginning, it was easy to walk by sight because I had those massive tumors. And now it is absolutely walking by faith, which is what most cancer patients go through, right? They can't see their tumors. They just know how terrible they feel. And when I come to that, I think about this relationship that I have with God. If it wasn't for my relationship with Him, I would have never gotten through this process, not to where I am now. I would have given up. It's very, very difficult. But when we walk together with God, He brings us through difficult situations to grow us, to give us grace and mercy, and to be fruitful in patience and loving kindness. And I think that's happened. And I'm praying that it continues. And I thought maybe this little update might give you a hope, in the sense of maybe you're in that battle. I mean, I've been doing this for 4 years now. That's a really long time. Typical Gerson therapy would be 2 years. And then you kind of reconsider your lifestyle. But this for me is probably forever. And I'm okay with that. In fact, I'm kind of embracing it. It's not frustrating to me anymore. It was in the beginning. You know, when you give up things that you enjoy to maintain a health position that will guarantee you time for a long time, right? It's a step, a decision to be made. And maybe you're at that tipping point right now. And I'd like to pray for you. So just, Father in heaven, I thank you for this chance, this opportunity to speak and pray with anyone who's going through these tumor type, cancer type situations. It is a battle, and I'm thankful that you already won the battle. You know, with our relationship with you, it makes us sure we'll go to heaven when we die. And outside of that, we're all going to die. So the end game is already settled. That is, if we know you. Now, if we don't, if there are people listening who you don't know Jesus, we'll just say, keep looking, keep reading, keep digging, ask questions. There's an eternity that God wants you to be with Him forever in. And there's an absence of God, and I don't want anybody to go there. So I hope this helps. I am open to questions and comments. I look forward to being able to share more, and I pray that you have a delightful day. Amen.